Hello guys, welcome back to my video. Happy Monday. Sorry for a while. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. People have asked me questions on my Snapchat and I'm going to answer them. Here we go. Someone asked, have you ever watched Harry Potter? And to answer that, no, I have not watched Harry Potter. Someone asked if I'm single. And I would say yes, I am. But I'm working on myself because my last relationship was not the greatest and I'm still recovering from it. Longest you ever slept? Till 10:30. What's your biggest insecurity? Like being rejected. If a genie granted you 3 wishes, what would you ask for? A truck, a house. My dream truck is a blue Chevy Silverado, and a mansion with a pool, and probably a trip tropical somewhere. The weirdest trend you've done? Well, I don't really do trends, but I've seen a lot of weird trends people have done. Yeah. Have you said I love you yet? Yes, I have to both of my exes. One in 7th grade and one in 8th grade. So, yeah. And obviously I say I love you to my family members. And just people I care about. One thing you can't survive without. I'd say Hulu, just because I like Hulu. Opinion on birds. I like birds and the way they tweet in the morning and just the way they are. How big of a nerd are you, 1 to 10? You see, I don't really describe myself as a nerd, really. So I'd say a 0. Can we be besties? I actually already have bestie, so not really looking for another bestie. Favorite Thanksgiving food? I like mashed potatoes and gravy. And the dinner rolls, those are good. What time do you usually go to bed? That's a good question. It can be between 11 to midnight, because I watch Hulu before I go to bed. Yeah. Have you ever given a hickey? No. How many stuffed animals do you own? Just one. When was your first kiss? I kind of answered that on the I love you one, but my first kiss was when I was 13. My first. Yeah. I made my second kiss, and that was when I was 14. You have a good style. Thank you. Have any Netflix recommendations? Yes. I watch Riverdale. It's kind of like a mystery, but it's really good. Wouldn't recommend it at night if you get scared easily. I watched Sweet Magnolias, and that's a good one. Northern Rescue's a good one. It just depends on what you like. I watch variety shows. Some I've even seen like more than 5 times. So there's like a whole bunch I could recommend. But yeah, that's one. Outer Banks is another one. That's a really good one. It's kind of like a treasure hunt if you like those kind, but it's a good one. Who do you text the most? Now, people like to ask this question a lot, and I honestly text family members the most, but also I text my best friend and my friends the most. Body count. I don't really advertise that, so I am gonna say none of your business. Did you have an imaginary friend? People always wonder if people have had imaginary friends growing up. If I'm honest, no, I have not. Because imaginary friend is not real and they're not physically here. So I've never really fallen in that trap before. But if any of you have, that's good for you. Just hopefully you outgrown it by now. Your favorite family tradition? My favorite family tradition is birthdays, but also like Christmas and Thanksgiving because I get to see my grandparents. How many selfies do you take a day? 3 to post on Snapchat every day. But other than that, I really don't as often on my actual phone. Favorite food? Now, some people can get controversial on my favorite food, but I have so many. I really like chicken piccata. It's a chicken with some rice and some capers with some sauce for it, and it's really good. What's your type? Now, a lot of people have a type for the guy that I like. And I would say if they're smart and athletic and good looking and they want what I want in my future, then I would give them a chance. More like a jock kind of person. What's your dream house? So my dream house is a mansion with a pool and a hot tub and like a game room. That's what I dream and envision my house to be. It's gonna take some while to get there, but that's where I'd like to get to. Okay. Have you ever hooked up at school? Yes. In both scenarios, my exes I have. My first ex and I kissed at lunchtime outside, and my second ex and I kissed in the shed because we were forced to go in there by our friends. So, yeah. What's your sign? My sign, my Zodiac sign is, So my zodiac sign is a Cancer. Favorite show on Nick? I was a big Time Rush person. I love that show so much. I still listen to their music, but I really like their show. It was very, very entertaining. So if you're looking for a Nickelodeon show, I'd say that. But also iCarly. I really love that show. I recommend the new version of it on Paramount. How old do you want to be when you get married? And that's a good question there. It honestly depends on when I get in a relationship and like how things go there. But I'm like in no rush. I could be mid-20s, late 20s, even 30s. Just whenever the right person comes around and sticks around. So, yeah. What phone do you have? Now, there'd probably be controversy on this because there's so many phone brands out there, but I have an iPhone 13 mini, so the new one. And, yeah. Someone asks if everything is okay, and to answer that, yes, it is okay. The longest you ever slept? Till 10:30. What's your biggest turnoff? Now, people have that, and my biggest turnoff is if you ignore or like are a jerk to me, then that like really is so not cool. It's like a big turnoff. Are you a backseat driver? And to answer that, no, I really don't sit in the back for much, so I wouldn't say I am. I sit in the passenger seat a lot of times, so I'm more of a passenger seat person. Now, occasionally I'm a backseat driver, but I really sit in the passenger the most. Your favorite childhood show? I watch a lot of shows. So probably iCarly. Do you even like school? Now, there'll be controversy on this too. I graduated about 2 years ago, so in June. So at first, like when you first go to school, I was like, no, not at all. I did not want to go to school. I'd rather be at home. And then over time, I started to like school until there was drama, and then I didn't, and then I liked school again. So yeah, that's how I answer that question. What are you dressing up as this year? So, I'm guessing you're asking for Halloween, and that's really far away now, but I don't really dress up for Halloween anymore. I feel like I've outgrown it, and I'm an adult now, and I don't really feel the need to anymore, like when I was younger. And I thought it was fun because you got candy, but now I just stay at home and eat the leftover candy. How are you feeling today? Someone asked, and I'm feeling great. You're really attractive. Thank you, whoever said that. Your worst habit? My worst habit is chewing my nails when they're too long. A secret you kept from your parents? Not very many, honestly. Honestly, probably not telling them about my first ex I had in 7th grade was probably the one secret I kept from them, but other than that, nothing else that I can think of. I don't really keep that many secrets from them. You would think, but no, I really don't. How tall are you? I am 5'6". Who's your worst enemy? Now, it can be controversial here, but I really don't think of them as terrible or my worst. But probably my bullies in middle school and high school. I'm not gonna name them because I don't want to point blank put them out on the web. It's not the kind of friend I am. So I'm just gonna answer it that way. And also I love my enemy no matter what they do to me, because as a Christian I am supposed to. And yeah, it's difficult at times, but I get through it. The longest time you've ever gone without showering? Okay, well, I used to only shower about 2 to 4 days, and now I shower every day, so that's a good answer to your question. How many piercings do you have? And I actually don't have piercings, nor do I have a desire to get piercings. It's just not what I'm interested in, so yeah, that's how I answer that. What are your plans this weekend? Someone asked, and my plans this weekend, well, Friday, I really just do nothing. Okay, that's not true. I keep busy, but I really don't have any plans that I am aware of on Friday. Saturday, I'm going to a basketball game for Boise State and boys at 4 o'clock, and Sunday I'm going to church, and other than that, I'm not really that busy on those days, per se. Would you leave your boo for a celebrity? And to answer that, I don't have a boo. And it kind of depends, honestly, on the celebrity. I have so many celebrity crushes that I envision being with, but they're way out of my league, so obviously no, I wouldn't if I was in a relationship, because they're already in a relationship, half of those celebrities, or even married, engaged, and I really wouldn't want someone way older than me. If it's a decent age gap, then I would be okay with it. Who was your crush in middle school? My crush in middle school. Middle school. Okay, so I had this really big crush on a guy in middle school. I think his name was Tyler. I don't remember exactly, but he was blonde hair and he was on the football team, and I thought he was so attractive. But that's honestly, to answer that, that's what I would say. Personality or looks? And to answer that, I would say both, but honestly, I would say for my personality more. Are you looking for someone to date right now? Someone asked. And truthfully, not at the moment. In this time, maybe and hopefully, my goal is to be able to move on. Eventually, but I'm not rushing it. It's actually taking my heart some time to heal from this last one, and I'm trying to respect that as much as myself in it. And honestly trying to become the person I was before I was with my ex. And it's been a journey. I skipped one line, sorry, I missed it. Have you ever been suspended? And to answer that, no. Dogs or cats? And truthfully dogs, because I love dogs the most, and they are the sweetest human animal. Are we besties? I only have one bestie, so that's I'm gonna answer that. What did you dream about last night? And honestly, I dreamed of being somewhere tropical. Your favorite hobby? My favorite hobby is playing video games, but also I like to play basketball in my free time, so I'd say that. Name all your exes. Now, I really don't want to expose them because that's not the kind of person I am. I would just say their names are to start with a J, and that's all I'm going to tell you. When was the last time you cried? And honestly, it was one time at dinner, honestly, because my parents yelled at me and I took it the wrong way. So that was the last time I cried. The biggest lie you ever told your parents? Okay, maybe this would probably be it. That my ex reached out to me and I started talking to him. It's probably the biggest lie I told them because I wasn't supposed to talk to him. Where are you from? So I'm originally from Walnut Creek, California, but I was born in a hospital in between Monterey and Carmel, California, and I visited there. It's very beautiful. Who's your best friend? Now, before people get, I'm not going to really, my best friend is from school I went to, so I'm just going to answer it that way. Ever gone skinny dipping? And to answer that, no. Well, where are you from originally? Oh, California. Your biggest fear? My biggest fear? Rejection. Most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Probably embarrass my parents in public. You like marble? To answer that, yes, I do like marble. What's the last thing you ate? The last thing I ate was my lunch. Chicken and mac and cheese. And some chips and salsa. Dream job. Honestly, wherever I feel like I fit, honestly. Wherever I land is where I'm gonna be. One friend you're thankful for, and honestly, my friend Gretchen. The worst date you've ever been on? Movie theater, because my ex's mom went with us. It was weird, really awkward. An instant deal breaker. So a deal breaker for me is they lie to me or cheat on me or break my heart. Did you finish Squid Game? And to answer that, no. And then another Netflix suggestion is Riverdale. Someone said spill some tea, and I really don't have any tea to spill. Trick or treat lick. Would you ever be friends with benefits? And to answer that, no, I do not do that. Be committed to one person. What's your orientation? Straight. Favorite movie? My favorite movie. Ooh, I have so many. Mamma Mia. The second one. The worst grade you ever got? I really got I would say maybe a B, but that's not really as bad as an F, so yeah, probably not. Do you snore? I was told I used to, but I don't anymore. Trick or treat? And I would say treat. Have you ever had surgery? And to answer that, yes. I've had surgery on my bottom gums. And they feel weird ever since, but it was worth it. Netflix and chill. Yes, I do that. Your worst personality characteristic? Probably my shyness. Introvert or extrovert? Extrovert. Biggest regret? Probably moving on from my first ex faster and going to my second ex is my biggest regret. Who's your crush? I don't really have a crush at the moment right now. One point I did and a guy in high school, but he was a football player too, but he really cute and always looked at me during my study hall, but other than that, no, not really. The worst food you ever eaten? And I would say tiki marsala, just because that's really, or meatloaf, I really don't like that. Who's your last Instagram search? And I don't really have Instagram, so no one. Do you play an instrument? And I play an acoustic guitar. What's your favorite sport? Basketball. Worst movie you've ever watched? Oh, that's a good question. Worst movie I've ever watched. Probably one of the DC movies, honestly. How many kids do you want? So I want to adopt initially, so I would want to adopt 2 kids. That's because I have experience. Weirdest place you ever gone to the bathroom? An outhouse on the way to where my aunt was last summer. You have a nice smile, thank you. Your celebrity crush? I have a lot, so I have Zac Efron, the guy that plays in Starstruck, the singer, Harry Styles, Niall, Zayn, Luke, and Ashton, and Keegan Allen. I have a whole list. That's the name of you. Are you insecure? If so, you shouldn't be. Yes, I am insecure about being rejected. One thing you would change. Who I dated in 8th grade, honestly. You busy this weekend? No. Have you ever cried during a movie? And to answer, yes. During Wonder. Donda or CLB, and I don't know who those are, so sorry, I don't know the answer. Who do you miss the most? And I would say family members and my best friend. Do you use pronouns? And to answer that, no. Would you say yes if I asked you out, A? Not at this moment in time. If you ask later, yeah, probably. What are you doing? And I am filming this YouTube video for you. Why doesn't my crush like me back? Someone did with crying face, and whoever it is, I'm sorry, but I'm not really looking, so it's not like I don't like you, but that I do, but I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm sorry you have COVID over that. Show recommendations, Riverdale, Outer Banks, Sweet Magnolias, Northern Rescue. Yeah. I hope you feel better though. What did you do for your birthday? Someone asked, and for my birthday, I get my free Dutch Bros drink, obviously, Tropical Rebel. This is gonna be a big birthday coming up, 21, so I can drink alcohol finally, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new star ID on my birthday. My favorite show right now. I'm watching Riverdale, Outer Banks, and One Tree Hill on Hulu. So probably those ones. Big heat or small heat? Big heat. Do you have trust issues? And to answer that, it honestly depends on how long I've been a friend with them. If I've lost the connection with them, then I do. And it's not because they did something wrong or I did something wrong. It's just because we haven't talked in a while. Do you have a cute friend for me, someone else? And I would say no, because no one's looking right now. The worst trouble you got into as a kid? Taking my diaper off and running around the yard naked. What do you want for Christmas? Someone asked, and I honestly want Air Jordan shoes. Are you gonna get a tattoo? And answer that no. I have done the fake one at the fair, and that was good enough. Someone says Kanye is the best, change my mind. And it's whoever you really like. I really don't judge, so go ahead and like him. Are you judgmental? And I would say sometimes, but not all the time. You will hold me, and I'd say yes. Who do you have pinned on iMessage? And I really don't have anyone pinned on there right now. What time did you fall asleep last night? And I say 11:15. Have you ever thought about being valiant? To answer that, no, not really. I am not really interested in that, to be honest. Hottest sport? Basketball. Someone said, should I be honest with you on here? And I say, whatever it is, you can be honest. Who are you trying to get with? Eyes looking. No one right now. You should get a tattoo, someone said, and to answer that, I'm not really interested in that. You're a cutie, thank you. What are you wearing? A shirt, pants, sweatshirt. Who's your last note from? My friend Gretchen. Who's the last person you texted? My best friend. Halloween plans. Stay at home. What's your number one song? I Quit Drinking by Kelsey Ballerina. Insta, don't have it. Craziest pickup line that worked. What's poppin'? Last app you used? YouTube. Worst pain you've ever felt? A heartbreak. Your biggest pet peeve. Oh, when people don't throw their stuff away. When was the last time you went to bed? When I was a baby. That's something. You have a nice smile, thank you. Are you straight? Yes. Have you ever gotten in a fist fight? No. What have you gone to detention for? Nothing, really. Reveal all the details of your first kiss. Well, it was at school, so yeah, I kind of revealed all that. The most embarrassing music you listen to? Rap. Picture of lock screen. 2022. Happy New Year. What music do you listen to? Classic rock, metal. Not metal, sorry. Classic rock, musical. Pop, country. Christian rap and Christian music. Who is the last dude you texted? My brother. I really like you, thank you. How old are you again? I am 20. Are you talking to anyone? No. As a friend, yes, but no, not in a romantic way. Well, that's all for the questions, and thanks for hearing them from me on Snap. If you'd like a part 2 with me to do with one of my friends and do a Q&A and ask the questions on my Snap, comment down below. Be having a good day. Or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye, guys.